How's everyone doing today? Hope we're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're going to jump right back here in some more hardcore Stoneblock 4. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we have this up to 537. Which means we gotta do this. Do, do, do. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Bum. Doom, 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 doom. Let's check it. 228. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, I just remembered. We did get another pitcher plant. So we should be able to set up another matter condenser so we can get our matter a lot faster. Double the speed. I shouldn't say a lot faster. It'll be literally double the speed, but... Yo, SDJ, welcome back. How's it going? Bottom, bottom. Good, good, good. I ended up not going with Chinese food. Excited for tonight? What's going on tonight? I ended up not ordering Chinese food. I ordered a different one. Yeah, it's already tonight for me. Yep. I ended up ordering a local fast food, which is called Jollibee. And it was basically, I don't know if you know what poutine is, but it's basically like French fries with a hamburger steak and gravy. It was pretty excellent. Oh, you guys have a Jollibee. Nice. I can't tell if that's actually growing or not. 525. Nice. That's excellent. What are you excited for tonight about? If you don't mind me asking. Spicy chicken burger with cheesy chips and a mango pie. The mango pies are so good. The chicken burger changes depending on where you are. When I was in Guam, the chicken burgers were amazing. It was essentially like, chicken breast that's been breaded And the seasoning they used was amazing. They put a little mayo on it. Fantastic. But that same chicken burger here, not as good. Quarterfinals for the World Cup. 10 p.m. Valden McGregor comes back to UFC at 4. Nice. Who's made? I don't lie. I have not been keeping up with the World Cup. Who's playing? Who's still in the running? I should ask. Yeah. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Yep. Let's go get another matter condenser. And 64K Emmy. France, Spain, England. Wow. Norway. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Europe. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. We're going to need that's items. I didn't set one up for fluids. No, I did. There it is. Very nice. Dirt. And then this guy. And I guess we just do our best to just can't. Is there an easy way? I'd like to route it back into that drawer, if possible. I guess we go up. That's gonna take that, so I'm gonna need this as well. We're gonna set this to do that. Fluids. Rest is going to be pipe. Let's get that in there. Extend out a little bit. It's fine. Pitcher plant. This is a pipe, right? Yep. On top. Alrighty, and... Wait, is that set to extract or not? Let's see, can I get... There it goes. Doom. Doom. Does that seem slower? Why would that be slower? Extract, extract, extract. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? This is filling the pipe. This. Wait. That's not actually connected. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Ah, that's not connected at all. There. There we go. Okay. I was missing that connection. There we go. That's looking better. Doom. Doom. Now we're making... Yeah, twice the speed. It'll help. I don't know how much in the long run. Oh, I also want to check something. I messed with the resolution of the virtual machine. So if I come in here, does that look more readable? Doom. Doom. Dome, do, 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 dome. Dome, dome. Stick, what do we got? Trash. Do, 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 do. Alright, let me try a prompt. One thing I am... Oh, this one doesn't have... Alright, no, it does. It has the tools available to it, it just wasn't showing up. Okay, that was weird. There is one other aspect of this that I'm missing. For the virtual machine. Before I jump over there, let me let me three. Okay, we can only make 2 for now. Get those going. Bring that back over. I'm missing. I need to be out of this because it's a separate Vim. So I need to change directory this. Change directory. Oh, okay, no, I'm back where I'm at. Okay, so then list. There should be another one. Local text-to-speech. There it is. So if we change the directory, local TTS list. There should be a Vim. Oh, this is all Docker. That's right. I did this in a Docker instead of a Vim. Why did I do that? Loki, a smart guy? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I haven't touched this in a few months, so I've lost my knowledge base here. I have my TTS in a Docker on Ubuntu. I have CD to the TTS location. How do I start the Docker? There's a Docker compose file. There should be. Yeah, right here. CUDA compose, yes. There is a YML. Look at, see if a file, yep, yeah. Start it by running Docker compose up, okay. Boop. Unknown shorthand flag, of course. Okay, so Docker compose exists, but that command didn't work. Sudo docker. If you haven't configured a non-root user, no. No. It's erroring out because of the syntax. Cacti isn't liked. Unknown shorthand flag. It means your terminal trying to read it as a core. Sudo. Okay, yeah. So without the yeah, I figured it was gonna be. I just want to make sure. All right, doop, and then remove that. Boom. Unknown command doc compose. Okay, so it's all together. So we just do this. Boop, 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 boop. Your system has a core Docker, but it doesn't have the modern compose plugin installed yet. It doesn't recognize compose commands. Use the old. Compose was installed as using a hyphen instead of a speech. Instead of a space, try running this instead. So it's saying I don't need the sudo command. You're telling me that this will makes it work? No. Come on, AI. I know I haven't touched it in a while. So let me feed it this. Was failing, acting as like because the composed file isn't named, just have multiple. Because you're running aside, you will likely run it with Docker compose specifying the file. I mean, we can run it as a super user. That's fine. Shouldn't need to. No. It's fucking dumb. You do have passed into. Do I have a setup script? Fucking AI, man. Trace back, most in call list. Did it break? So the problem is I haven't touched this in months, and I guess in theory my code might have broken. Trying to run globally instead of inside specific environment, which is why, since you have a folder named right there, Alltalk has its own. I'm using number 2. I think as part of a text generation. I'm using Alltalk as part of a text generation. I don't remember how I set that up. It's not gonna remember either. Why? Since you're connecting this open web UI, it needs to run as an independent. Okay, I figured, but base requirements. Just feed it to the AI. Let the AI tell me what to do. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Standalone. The annoying part is I'm pretty sure I already had this set up before. Otherwise, why would all those files be there? Do-dum, do-dum, doom. It says, please be patient. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Alright, let's check back in with the game. Boom. 2 more speed add-ons. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. I think I can install these. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure I can still walk through there. Brings us up to 459. Yeah. Oh, what? 450. Oh, 49. Whoops. Make me down. Oh crap! I didn't. What was it? What was it again? Let me make a note of it. No, I'll be honest. When I got done, I did my coursework for the day, let the dogs out, ate food, took a nap. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. All right, it's right there on my notes, so when I go to open up my phone next, it'll be right there in my face. Yeah, I ate food, took a nap, woke up, let the dogs out again, and then took a shower, got ready. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom. Dome, bottom. Okay, fix the file. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the stuff done in the background. Try this again. Okay, it's pulling the file now. Do, do, do. Boom. The camera was slow there because so the way this camera is set up, it's going through the Wi-Fi back to the computer. So then when it was pulling that large file, it was using so much bandwidth that that connection between the computer and the phone was just like, I'm super slow now. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. Do do do. But crash is trying to use a port. Okay, yeah. We got do. Do do boom. Do boom. Do. Do. Try set the server up again for the text to speech. Do do do. Okay. Go configure OpenWebUI. OpenWebUI should be configured already. Let me see how the game's looking. So we're at 459, 554. Can we request any more of these? No. just because of sand. All right, let's get some sand. Give me some diamonds, because I'm gonna buy another one of you. And dirt. But I'm gonna do something a little different this time. I'm tired of having to keep making sand. I could, in theory, I could literally set up auto hammers to do this automatically for me. But at this stage, we can also just learn it. Dome, dome. All right. Speed. All these subcomponents. Where's my nickel chicken? Right there. You come with me. Boom. Boom. Should be exact. Dome. Dome, dome, dome. Alright, speed. Now is it matter balls? Yep. Not by much though. That's fine. Alright, we'll get those going again. Let's bring it back over here. Bodum. Dodum. Address already in use. I thought this was already working. I've already cleared that port. It didn't error out before. Okay, let me try. Unless, hold on, am I scrolled up for some reason? No. That is what it's saying as of right now. On that port or system service instead of fighting. Just tell to use a different port. Like, yep. Change the port. 751 to 7852, but I would rather run it on 8,000. So let's move that. Let's move that to Dome. That, and try start it up again. Boom. Dome. Do-dum, do-dum. Do-dum. What's happening over in the game? I heard noises. The noises made me nervous. I heard like a Bo-dum. Do-dum. We're still making those. Do-do-do. Okay, that whatever command it had me run obviously didn't work. Let me see what it told me to do. Set IS port Alright, let's do... Doesn't just have one plane. This is what you hallucinations. That's a hallucination. It's like, oh, good idea changing the port, but look, you can't do that like that. Do. I'm like, man, that's what you told me to do. All talk uses a base template named that, or updates your active name. Let's update. But now it's telling me to go to 851. No. Before you told me to do 8,000. So I would like to stick with 8,000. Do. Fire back up. It's the No, it's the only change is because inside and this particular setting is top level. It is nested. Okay, because it's tucked inside. It's modify the file properly by using a broader find and replace command that targets a specific. Okay. Stop the process. Paste that. 8,000. Try that again. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. So essentially, if you're curious what's going on here, I've installed AllTalk TTS. It downloaded its model. It's all sitting there. The only issue it's having right now is turning on, and turning on to a specific interface that is referenced by the port number, because it's saying that port number is already in use. So all we're trying to do right now is modify it to where I don't want you to run on this port number. I want you to go to this other port number that should be free. There should not be anything running on it. Is basically the idea. And rather than me scraping through the document, since that isn't as tricking into moving, it's highly likely that AllTalk regenerates config file from a hidden state or something else. Instead of hiding config, we can intercept and kill. Bruh. Yeah. Figure out what's running on. That's a good idea, actually. Figure out what's running there. Python. Right here it says Python is running on that. And we need Python. Instead of AllTalk running in the background. We'll see. This is gonna break it. Pretty sure this is gonna break it. Okay, nothing's running anymore. Maybe. It might have been a broken thing that was running before. Dome. Dodom, dodom, bottom, bottom. Alright, let's check back in. Still crafting. Boom, boom. Da da. Dow, 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 dow. Dodo. Okay, try that again. Dodo, dodo. If you want to put it on, yeah, no such file. Yeah, doesn't exist. Yeah. Now the AI's going crazy. Bottom down. Do 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 do. Dum da dum. Ba da da na 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 na. Ba da. Do do do. What happened? Do 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 do. We're just gonna roll through here directly, I think. Make this bigger. Do-dum, do-dum. Is this literally the script for this? That's crazy. So it's calling... I'm gonna feed that to AI. Because it's calling for other scripts. It's not even using... Standard Python. Yep. Yup. Yup. Falls back to whatever configuration. Nano. Edit the script to pass the port parameters. Go down to the very last line and change it to look exactly like this. Okay. No. Yes, save. Try starting it again. Boom, bottom, bottom, down. What's happening in the game? Nothing. Time to get back over here while that's doing its thing. Doodum, doodum. Add in the speed upgrades. Doodum, doodum. Let's get some more extenders. Give me 3 more. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Doom. Doom, 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 doom. Ah, there's a limit. And we have found it. Doom, doom. Currently at 566. 554, so we're good to go ahead and start this up again. Doom. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bottom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, doo-doo-dum. Bum. Doom, doom, doo, doom. Bum, bum. Doo, doom. Doom, doom, doo, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doo, doom. Do-do-do-dum, do-dum. Do-do-do-dum, do-dum. Alrighty. Oh, I did it. I was like, Total. 575. Yeah, we're too far away there. So we're going to need... Dum, 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 dum. Go ahead and get 4 of them started. And let me grab sand. Alright, then while we're waiting on that, bring that back up. Pull that back up. Yeah, that's clearly not freaking working. I forgot to actually load the model, so that's what it's doing right now. It's calling out to Olama. Olama's loading up the model. Or it should be. It's supposed to be. Let's try delete this. Try with new chat. Doom da da. Do 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 do. It thinks it gave me an output. No content to speak. Right. Oh, to be fair, I'm using the coder, which isn't the best. Quinn 3.54 Bravo would be better for this. Let me delete this. Switch this to this. There we go. Who is currently playing in the World Cup? Dodo. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not. Boom. Yeah, it's not making a difference. I need to change the context size. Groups. Oh, okay. No, it did work. Okay. They're just having to reach out, I guess. Currently no active FIFA World Cup taking place. Early 2025. Okay, we need to make a tool so that way our open web UI can update its time, because obviously it's having problems. Even though the calendar on open web UI is fine. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, do. Do, do. I think somewhere. Nope. Okay. Let's see here. I believe it's workspace. Models, knowledge, prompts, skills, tools. We need to do a new tool. Doo-doo. Build me a tool. So Web UI can update its time and not get stuck in legacy in old dates. No. Yep. Do, do. Do, do. Do. Do, do. Do, do, do. Dome. 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 Save. Open your chat model settings. Yup. We go back here. Try for Dome. Oh yeah, I need to go back to workspace, tools, models, this guy, more, edit. The tool I just made isn't showing up. Boom. Add them to the tools workspace first. Yup. Open for under tools. Open your model settings. Models. Tool isn't showing in model settings, even though it shows as saved in tools. Boom. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ensure the tool is enabled globally. Go back to admin functions. Do. 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 Da 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 da. Go where? Admin settings functions. Boom ba da da da. Function settings. So functions. Look at boom boom boom. Dum 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 dum. Okay, so now it's telling me to go back and change the tool instead. Dum, 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 dum. Error updating tool. Dum, ba-dum. Watching TV, no worries, no worries. Workspace, tools. Navigate to admin functions. Crate function or plus. Okay. You have a tile host. I'm saying paste the code inside. Oh. I guess it was a function. Do. Do do do. Do do do. Okay, so now I need to go back to. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Built-in tools. But it's not using the ones that I made. Which is annoying. Our speed add-ons are just about finished. Let's go back over. Doom, 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 doom. What does that bring us up to? 575, 577. Dome. Dome, dome. Let's go ahead and get 2 more started, and I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. Feel free to grab yourself a drink. Grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, dum, da-da-dum. Let's get back in here. Boom. Let's see. I'm trying to remember because I feel like I remember the speech to text working before, and I thought it was a built-in thing already. Yeah, no, it is. It's already built in. Why am I trying to make my own if it's already built in? Let me go ahead and stop this. Bottom, 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 doodle, doodle, bottom. Error patching endpoint audio voices. Doodle. Yeah, I thought it was. I was on the break. I was like, I remember this being built in already. I just don't know why voice mode. Oh, allow. How's it going? It's thinking right now. Connection lost. It crashed. Reconnected. No, it didn't crash. It's still thinking. Or it claims to be thinking. Bottom. 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 It's. I don't think it's actually doing anything right now. The audio speech isn't working. In open web UI. Still looking for all talk on the old port, hitting that because we moved. Da-da. Da-da. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Bottom. 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 Dome. It may be a situation where I need to blow that virtual machine up and rebuild it, but oh, 4-6. Why is this going down? Are we having power transfer problems? We are having power transfer problems. We're not out of power. No, we are having power transfer issues. Are we sure? If I get a point, Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The hell? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We might have to add in. Does that make a difference? Actually, seems like that might have made the difference. Okay. Yeah, that made a pretty big difference there. Just add in a capacity upgrade. One of the nice things about the way I have this set up, and I didn't realize this until today, with the AI, I'm having the framework and, well, not the framework, the hosts of the models and all that be on the local machine, not inside the virtual machine. So it makes it saves on storage space by doing that, because it only has to get one model for every instance. Every virtual machine can always use the same model, in theory. And then also, if I blow up the virtual machine and then I rebuild it, I don't lose the model. So all I have to do is reconfigure it to look where it needs to be looking, basically. Dum dum. 441. So that was a very loud song. Bum 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 ba da dum 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 da da dum dum dum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Oh, it finished. We see the particles. It means it finished. We're at XXX or XXIX. Boom. I don't know if I have any more of the books. One more for now. 601, 596. So we can actually go again here. Also, let's check our power. Yeah, it's stable. I am slowly seeing our power increase going down, though. I am aware of that. Dome, boom, boom, dome. Boom. Wandering trader. As always. I want to buy the pitcher plants. Where's he at? Over here. Yeah, you literally cannot duplicate those, which is unfortunate. What are we up to here? 230. Boom. 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 Dom 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 dom. Let's repair. And I did realize as well, if we add in a drawer, and a pusher, and a void, we can actually make this system that much more efficient. We want to push to the north. Getting close. There it is. Dome. XXX 601. Grab 5 more of these. Dome. 617. Okay. I expected that. I always want to pull that to be safe. Let's get speed. And do I even have space here anymore to add? Now you're telling me I literally can't get in here. Okay, boom. We have 2 more slots available for this guy. Dome. 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 Pearls. Pearls. Dome. Boom. I think it wasn't much more than a stack, so. We can go ahead and pull our first stack out when it's ready. Dome, 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 dome. Okay, 2 more. Start. Do do do. Doom. Doom. Alright, while that's working. Do 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 do. Come back over here. Do 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 do. Do. Alright, let me go back to voice mode. What's going on? Then mute it. What's going on? Is it detecting the music? What's going on? Yeah, I think it was detecting the music. I just want to see what it does. Bum. 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 Do 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 do. Still thinking. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. I almost wonder if it'd be beneficial to add speed upgrades over here onto these guys. Like, throw a speed on upgrade here and here. Do 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 do. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum dum da da dun da dun 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 bum. Boom boom. Dum bum bum. Dum. Dum dum. Dum da da dum. Dun da dun. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. Right by itself. Dum da dum. Dum da dum. Dum da dum 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 dum. Dum dum bum bum bum. Dum. Dum dum. Dum 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 dum. Two more speed add-ons. It just gets us over this ledge. Doom. 612. Alright, and then that is the maxed out laser. So we're gonna have to start adding on to this guy here. Essentially, is where we're at. Do do do. Do do. We need to get down to about here. Doom, 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 doom. How many more do we need to add? 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and crap those up. Doom, 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 doom. Bum, bum, ba-dum, dum. Doom, doom. Oh, that's a shame. We're actually too close. This laser's too close, so we're gonna be missing a full side, but It's alright. Won't be fully optimized, but surely we'll be able to get it there. 2 is missing pearls, probably. Yep. But we're making more of those. That's not that big of a deal. Doom, doom. 4. Okay, so we make 3 more right now. Doom. Thereby, we're currently at 612 out of 17. We will need another capacitor add-on as well. So wait. We need 125 more matter balls for the capacitor add-on. Doom. Bottom down. Background process is fully alive. Are active exposed. Open the All-Talk UI. But yeah, All-Talk was already open the whole time. Look at the top. Click on global settings. 7851. Scroll through settings, find All-Talk API defaults. Model folder. Enable OpenAI endpoint. Model API TTS. Options on GUI are API local, API TTS, and XTTS local. Generation screen rather than the backend system engine. Look at the top or side of your GUI. Settings or global settings. I don't see, it says startup settings. Visual explanations. There's no Dome. Update settings. The only settings I see are the startup settings in the GUI. No settings menu. Start screen. Force load the XTTS engine via URL. The GUI is blank or frozen. Copy this thing. It's trying its hardest. Do 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 do. Port is 7851, not 7852 for the GUI. Instead of running it means the application acting as a unified pass where the documentation interface and API all exist. Brings up the click the engine option in your browser. Local option on that start day to fully boot the image into model memory. XCTS option, update settings. You press update settings and nothing happens, so we'll see. Once the engine is initialized, check if the open routing subpath is answering. Run the command in a new terminal window. Curl. Paste. Copy. Paste. All-time running is completely disabled. It's open API compatibility engine. Nano. No. Absolutely not. That file that it's talking about doesn't exist. It's... If that path doesn't exist, try nano config. Okay, yeah. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Scroll through the JSON configuration using the arrow keys until you locate the block. Referencing the Open API framework, look for this line. This is gonna be fun. TTS model name. Narrator, output folder, port number, TTS, method, API, local false. Okay, what we can do here is we can just tell Gemini, if I press home, should bring it back to the front. Copy. We can just tell Gemini what it has. Paste. Did that not work? Okay, that did not work. Alright, so then let me go back to the end, since now we know it's at the very end. All we gotta do is press end on the keyboard. Boom. Somebody probably just got married because there's fireworks going off. So it's saying I need to go to the... It's like, actually, you're not supposed to be in that file. You're supposed to be in this other file. Dome, config new. Alright, we will go back into there. I just heard the... Oh, I heard something finished crafting. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Boom. Dome, doo, doo. More add-ons. We're also going to need a capacitor add-on. Dome. Dome. Alright, where does that bring us? 630. Dome. 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 At least now with this new absorption hopper drawer setup, we don't have to worry about it overflowing the seeds onto the ground anymore. It'll auto void them when it gets full. Bum, bum, ba da da dum. So check where we're at. Dome, dome. Dome, do, 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 dome. Dome, dome. Banana. Bum, bum, ba da da dum. Bum, bum. Dome, dome, do, 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 dome. Bum, bum, ba da da dum. Bum. Dome, do, 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 dome. Dome, dome. Do, do. Dome, do, do. Dome, dome. Faster add-ons done. Let's check again. Nice, it actually did finish. I just missed it. My bad. Faster add-on. Dome, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do-do. Dum, do, 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 do. Dum, dum. Dum, do, 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 dum. Dum, do, dum. Bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da, dum. Okay, now what was it saying? Use your keyboards down to scroll through the file until you look at specific governing external API controls. Open API enabled. Okay. So in here, we should see a setting called Open AI enabled. Dum, 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 dum. And joke's on me, this is the same exact file. That file seems to be the exact same as the previous one, also without that section you are requesting. Doo-doo. It means the root server application is responding perfectly, but you're hitting forward because the model engine hasn't been initialized, or the V1 audio speech route is expecting an explicit request layout. Since we know port is the main interface API, let's connect it to open using all talk native API structure instead of forcing open API wrapper. Yeah, initialize the engine. XCS local, we're already there. Configure. Okay, so it's saying that this should be working. We just need to come in here and go to audio. Oops, not that. This. Settings. Audio. Look for backend. Your level rather than the admin settings. User avatar admin settings. Oh, okay. Admin panel. Settings. Still very I cannot. Okay, audio. Text to speech model, local host is set to 7851, which is correct. API base 851 version 1, yup. TTS model. Text to speech 1, is that accurate? This is what the TTS model is set to. Do-do. Because routing strictly maps incoming request to TTS dash one. TTS dash one. Save. Save. Alloy, yeah, that's already set. Run a generation test. Get to your chat. Hit the speaker icon. Open WebGui now. Now issue a standard TTS1 request. All talk will intercept it and map it correctly to the engine. Play your audio without errors. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Dome. 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 Do-do. Dome. Dome. Do-do. Dome. Do-do. I like the disclaimer here at the bottom. Gemini is AI and can make mistakes. Don't get mad at the AI. Oh, don't get mad at it. Dum dum. Okay, let me close that. Dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Dum 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 dum. Bum 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 ba da. Let's see, X is completely loaded first. If you load, and it still shows the startup menu with buttons like backing consider yourselves uninitialized initially hides. Force initialize the model. Open your web browser and go to click the XTTS local where all talk is running. Well, it might help if I actually start it. I'm trying to remember the commands. This guy. Dum 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 bum 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 bum. Dum 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 bottom bottom. Oh. Dum 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 dum. Couple more. Oh. Dum 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 dum. To 641, 638. Dum dum. Bum. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Guys, it is time for our next break, so let's get a quick 5-minute break here. I can request up 1 speed right now because of why? Ender pearls again. So let's go ahead and start some processing of some more pearls. Give me 1,088. Alright, while that's going, give me another one of those, and I will be right back in about 5 minutes before you have something to drink. Grab yourself a snack. I'll be right back. Boom. Dum 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 dum. Boom boom. Dum boom. Boom. Add-ons back. Good. Dum dum dum. Get 2 more started there. Dum dum dum. What are we up to? 647. Dum dum dum. Boom. Dum. Dum 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 da dum. Boom. Boom. Boom boom. 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 boom, boom, boom. 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 I just realized something. There should be a way for us to automate exactly what I'm doing. To where I wouldn't need to use this macro anymore. Let me get this down to a state where I can set it as a filter for the durability, and we should be able to loop it back around to the anvil and then back to a thing, clicker. So we set the clicker to right click. So this is going to grow, and then we have another clicker breaking, and it should be able to do it faster and automated. So, but I need the durability to go down, so that way I can set it to where at this durability, pull it, and then we'll loop it back around with the anvil. Might have to use pipes though, because pipes can use filters. Alright, that looks like a pretty decent durability to move it around. So give me two. Actually, we can just repurpose the setup I have over here. So one clicker. Set at the highest, fine. So that's going to be set to right click the air with this. And then if we get pipes. Okay. So you're gonna be set to pull. And then we need one of these. Filter, add. I want, do I need, I think you need the ultimate pipe upgrade for this. You. Oh, it's Ristonia. We just gotta charge it up. Da, 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 da. I can't. Empowered. Just give me one of those. Put us down, craft the block. World engine. Ultimate. While I'm here, do this so we can actually filter this. Ooh, do I need the actual wrench from pipes? I don't have it. Nope. Oh, that's not right. That's what I need. So we can disconnect those. Inverted? What happens when I put that in there? So it doesn't pull it. Okay, whitelist. Blacklist pulls it. Okay, the inverted edit, inverted submit. That doesn't pull it when it's full. Now, if I use some of it, still doesn't pull it. Ba-da-da. Doom, do, doom, do, doom. Do, doom, do, do. This is left click, block, high. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So that's all. That part's fine. It's just the filtering. We could go back to originally what I was gonna say, and I don't know if a drawer will MBT it or not, but we'll try the drawer method. Bottom. Yeah. Phone's getting hot again. That's why the camera's lagging. Boom. 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 Bottom. Da-da. Alright, if I stop this, give me a drawer. Does a drawer recognize durability? Like, if I lock this, and then I pull it, and then I repair it, can I put this in? No. Okay, so a drawer, you can use a drawer filter by MBT. So then in that case, it'll make the setup a little simpler. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Doo-doo. We'll call it there. Okay, so then I want to say at 26 durability only. Dum 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 dum. And then move that. Then place that there. Okay, it's now locked to the MBT data. We get a polar upgrade. Dum, 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 dum. Set that to north. Sorry, set to north. Good. Alright, so then in theory, so pull from there into there, pull from there to there. So let's see. Why? Okay. So then if I have a lever. This part here is literally just left click, break. With this setup, we can turn this down to 10 ticks. Redstone. No, it needs to loop back actually. This has to loop into that block. Same here. So it's going into that block. It's going into that block. So we're at 6 and 10. Turn that off. I don't remember what we had the MVT set to. Behel, how's it going? No. I don't know what WSG means. There it goes. There it goes. Yes, that's working. Doom, doom. Doom, da da da. And are we getting the souls? We're not right now because it's full. But that should work. Dum da da da. 47, 58. Dum da da. This does mean now I can disable my macro. Dum, do, 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 do. Dum. Yes, delete the macro. Do-do. There, I can go back to sorting inventories again. Alright, while this is going, let's go ahead and hop back over to this guy. Okay, so it says now it's already in use, so that means it should be recognizing that it's gonna work. So no, this is still not functioning. How do I pull the running models terminal? Since it is already running on, what was it? 7851? 7851. A detached background task or via script that forces real-time text outputs are printed to a hidden background terminal buffer since you cannot directly pull running standard into a current. via or log tracking. If the startup script was spawned using a system manager or handles background, you can tail the live data stream directly. Doodle. Doodle. Is visible inside directory. Doodle. 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 Bum bum. Bottom. Doodle. So we gotta turn this one off because it's not gonna work. It's fine. We list. Is there output or all talk log? Is there a log file in here at all? I do not see a log file in here at all. So instead of searching for where the SD out stream, the fastest way, force kill background task, relaunch. But we tried this and it doesn't work. We can try again, but and of course I had to get the flavor text in there. I don't need this flavor text. Dodo. 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 Bum bum. Bum bum. Boom 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 boom. 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 Bottom bottom bottom. Da-dum. Da-dum. See if it gives us a problem again. I bet it will. Dodo. Da-dum. Bottom. Bottom. Sub-process is not started up yet. Dodo. Dodo. Da do do do. Bum 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 ba dun dun. Da dun dun. Bum bum. Ba-dum. Bum bum. Dum do dum do do dum da 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 da. Dum dum dum. Copy. Dum do 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 dum. Do 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 do. Okay, let's try again, I guess. I like how it says terminating sub-process, even though before it said, nope, sub-process isn't working. Bum, ba da 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 dum. Let's check the game. Still crafting. Still crafting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Do do do. Bum ba dum ba dum. Bum bum bum. Do that again. Dum dum. Do do do. Do dum do. Do dum. Okay, try this again. Dum dum. Boom boom boom. Dum dum. Da da now. Dum dum. See if it works this time. Do-dum, 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 do-dum. Check the game. Oh, it's done. Let's go ahead and switch back over while it's loading up. 3 more speed. Oh yeah, we can't add in there. We have to add in Shaw. 659. So we should be able to turn this guy on, and we should see souls moving. Yes. There, that's pretty fast. 680. Coal, of all things. Coal, of all things. And then die. Keep us going for a little bit. Yeah, the matter balls is the only thing. I mean, we can keep duplicating the setup that we made, but that's about it that we can do for that. Dodo. 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 Okay. Do. Try again. Dome. Dodo. 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 Da-da. 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 No. Hold on. It gave us this. There is no copy. What has happened? Paste. Copy. Copy. $22 byte download size confirms. Says so editing the raw main web page. Click on the global setting. There is no freaking global settings tab. No global Settings, caps. There are no caps. Can I? No. Yeah, I was gonna say that should have been full by now. Let's go turn on our speed. That was the wrong one. It's this one. Should get done pretty fast now. Maybe that one does need to be turned on, actually. Oh, no, it doesn't matter because this doesn't reach. So we actually want to we want it to be there. Doom, 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 doom. And that is this one maxed out, I believe. Give it a few more souls and it completes. Alrighty. Might as well break it all the way down. Give me add-on. Extender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 3, we need the capacity. Bum 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 ba-dum. Turn that off for now. Pull those. $701, we're at 693. It's always something. Okay. And we're back to Matter Balls. Okay. Boom, boom, bottom. I need to go check the importer on that. We need to make sure it's fully sped up. If it's not, could be slowing us down. I don't believe it's slowing us down. It is that machine, definitely, that's the biggest bottleneck for us. $6.99. Alrighty, well, we made some progress here on the AI, and we made some progress on our empty Trinity gem. But that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you're following over on Twitch and subscribe over on YouTube. And I'll see you guys all next time.